What is going on, guys? It is Brandon J, and today Tristan and myself are out at a beautiful lake here in Texas, and we originally planned to do a spearfishing video for carp. However, Tristan, when we first got here, there's like a whole bunch of trees out there in the middle of the water. It's like half sunken. It's really cool. Tristan was putting up his drone to get some drone footage, and let me go ahead and let Tristan tell you what happened. So give us the story there, bud.
So there's a beautiful sunken forest, underwater forest, whatever you want to call. These trees are sticking out of the water 20 feet. And I was just trying to get some really cool drone shots, B-roll, and the wind picked up, let's just say the least. And now it's at the bottom of the lake.
So you just crashed your drone.
Just crashed my drone into the trees.
It's a good thing we're treasure hunters, Tristan.
Yeah.
Now we gotta find it. But I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. I honestly feel so bad for Tristan, man. He's pretty bummed out, but good news is Tristan and I are treasure hunters, so we're gonna put the jet ski in. We're gonna go down to where he lost the drone or crashed the drone. We're gonna dive down and see where we can find it. However, there's a ton of trees, so we don't know which one is which, but I cannot believe after all the stuff we found, we're now gonna be searching for one of our very own drones. So Tristan is up at the very top of the boat ramp, and he's really upset. Like, I thought he was just like kind of bummed, but he's pretty upset that he lost the thing. So I'm gonna do him a favor. I'm gonna surprise him at the very end. We're still gonna go try to find his drone to get the SD card because he had a bunch of footage, and the SD cards are waterproof, so we'll be able to recover all that footage. However, the drone is gonna be toast. So I have two drones. I have a Phantom 4 Pro Plus, which I always use. It's my favorite. And since I ride a jet ski, I wanted to get a small little drone. So I've got the Mavic 2 Pro here, but I've never used it. Like, it still has all the stickers. I still have all the paper for it. So I think at the end, I'm gonna surprise him with the brand new Mavic 2 Pro, just because I've never used it and I feel so bad for the guy. We're on a road trip and now he can't even use a drone without spending thousands of dollars to get a new one. So it's one of those things, man. It's an accident, and it's an expensive accident. It just sucks that it happened on a like big road trip where we're out here making these videos. So I'm gonna surprise him. I think he'll be pretty stoked at the end. And on a much brighter note, if you guys have watched the past few videos, you know I have been dropping brand new merch almost every video. Started with the brand new Jiggin wristbands, then it went to the black and white Jiggin camo swim trunks, and now we have the multicam Jiggin hat. This is like one of my favorite hats. I also do have a black multicam Jiggin hat. I'm waiting for that one to come in. But if you guys want to get it before I do, check the link in the description below. All of those are going to be on there, including the wristband, the hat. And if you saw my last video with the black camo Jiggin trunks, today I'm rocking the traditional urban camo Jiggin trunks. I got the logo on them, and they're like a nice stretchy material. So I'm gonna test them out in the water for the very first time today. But I'm super freaking stoked about this stuff, not only because it's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but because you guys are ordering like crazy. So that means you guys love the stuff too, which makes me really happy. And if you're buying stuff at jigginwithjordan.com, you're not only fueling these adventures, but you're helping get pollution and trash out of the water as well, because all of your dollars spent on my merch goes directly into these videos, into diving into places like this, getting all the trash, getting it out, and throwing away where it belongs. So if you're buying stuff at jigginwithjordan.com, you're not only supporting me, but ultimately you're supporting cleaning our waters too. So I really thank you guys for that. With that being said, let's go over to Tristan. Let's try to figure out exactly which tree he crashed this thing on, and let's hop in and see what we can find. All right, so I have one question for you, T. What the heck were you doing flying your drone literally a mile out there? I don't even know if you can see, there's like trees in the water out there. It's so far.
It was stupid, but I was just trying to get some pretty shots.
Was it pretty?
Yeah, it was pretty till it wasn't.
Did you get any underwater footage?
I think so. We'll have to check the SD card.
Oh gosh, man.
I just hope we can find it.
I think we will. I got all the tools. So we'll see if we can get it. Here's the most important question. Do you remember what tree branch you hit?
I don't know, there's a lot of them.
Oh no, that's gonna make it impossible. It's literally a forest over there. All right, so we are pulling up on the first group of trees here. Do you know how, like, if this looks familiar?
Kind of all looks the same, honestly.
That's not good.
How deep is it?
42 foot.
Feet.
42 foot. So this will be really bad if it's here. Oh gosh, look at that. So we're at 44 foot right here. That will not be fun to dive. I'm not sure if you guys can see on the graph or not, but there is trees all under us right now at 44, 42 foot of water. And then there's all of these trees out here. So that's pretty much what you're seeing, but it's underwater on the graph as well right there. If I just tell everybody to hold on, it's because we're gonna hit a tree.
Okay.
There's like trot lines. There's like catfishing or something. All right, so after a bunch of searching around, I did not know how many trees there were over here until we literally went down rows and rows. We've probably been searching for about 30 minutes of different sections of trees, and Tristan is finally convinced that this over here is the tree that he was filming. It was off this point right here. There's like houses. He was filming this tree and flew backwards into these trees. Now the problem is there's a ton of trees right there, but he's convinced that that is it. Is that your story and you're sticking to it?
That's a tree for sure.
100%. Like
100%.
We're gonna get in the water. We're gonna spend a lot of time searching.
Yeah, 100%. That I remember seeing the shoreline, these houses, and I think that's the area. Which trees it's at the bottom at? I don't know.
I just want you to know we are over a mile away from the boat ramp at this point where you were flying the drone. So you decided to fly for over a mile into trees, and you ended up wrecking it into those. Hopefully it's those, because if it's those, I think we can find it. We still don't know how deep it is yet though. All right, so before we dive down, Tristan's pretty sure this is the clump of trees. He's just not sure which tree it is. So I'm actually gonna drive in between the trees, just kind of read the depth so I know like about how deep. Luckily he crashed it. It looks like 9-10 foot of water, and the clarity is pretty okay. Like, again, we won't know until we get down in the bottom and actually see. There's a bunch of little twigs though, you see that? It's gonna be a little difficult. This is wicked. Like, look at that. All right, so we pulled the jet ski up onto the cliff situation right here. Tristan and I are gonna team up. We're gonna tag team this whole area. He thinks this clump of trees over here is like the exact clump that he basically crashed his drone on, but he's not really sure because it all honestly looks the same. He only knows that he was close to this point around these trees. So Tristan and I are gonna put the goggles on. We're gonna bounce from tree to tree. We're both gonna swim together until eventually we find the drone. And at that point, the only thing that's gonna be good is the SD card. So,
and rice. We got rice.
yeah, we'll put it in rice. I'm sure that will work. Any words before the search?
I'm like, oh, I hope we find it, but at the same time, it's still gonna be a broken drum. So, I guess it'll be cool to find it though. Let's do it. I don't know what to say, dude.
Even though he seems really bummed right now, I cannot wait to surprise him with the new drone because I'm telling you, man, he's pretty bummed out about this. It's kind of sketchy. All right, let's go to this little one. It's sketch over here. Do what? It's sketch over here. Dude, it's still on.
No!
It's still on.
Are you serious?
Look at the lights, it's going crazy. Holy crap. I got your propellers.
Oh.
Look at your gimbal. Look at it.
Are you serious?
It's on. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's definitely on. It's caught a fishing line too.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
it made a noise!
All right.
Dude, that's crazy.
Oh, it's green.
Oh, we're good, we're good.
I don't know. Oh, the green light went off.
Oh my God, it's freaking out.
It's super freaking out. Wow.
Let me hold her one more time.
Oh, one last time.
No. I'm so
No,
sorry.
don't dunk it in the water.
I'm sorry. Dang it.
All right.
She's
Dude.
still talking, dude. This is a trooper.
All right, let's take it over and see if it will connect.
Okay.
All right.
Listen.
It's still beeping. She's beeping.
This is self-destruct. It's just like a Nintendo 64, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's. Oh god, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. No.
It says aircraft disconnected.
All right, so
Lights are on.
unfortunately
But
it
no
won't
one's home.
connect.
Sad day. All right, let me cut her off for the last time. She's been a good drone. I've had it for 2 years.
Where's all the places you flew it?
Alaska, Brazil, Hawaii, Georgia, Alabama, Florida,
And lastly,
and last but not least,
Texas.
Texas.
Oh man.
She's been good. Let's go find her again.
No, no. T, will you film this real quick? So, you know, you know, this is the drone. This is the drone I film with, right?
Yeah.
It's like the big Phantom 4.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Mavic, right?
Yeah, I have it. The old version.
You gonna switch me? Here, hold on. I want you to open that.
It's your 1DX bag?
It is a 1DX bag.
You give me a 1DX?
No,
Crashing my
I'm
drone?
not giving you a 1DX.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not giving you a 1DX.
You're giving me a 1DX for crashing my drone?
No, open that.
That'd be pretty cool. This is your... You have another drone?
That is a second drone that I have never used. It's a Mavic Pro 2.
Why haven't you used this?
I just have never started. So,
Are you rubbing this in my face that
No.
you have 2 drones right now?
no, here's the deal. I know you crash your drone, and normally we would just go to Best Buy or go get something new. So I have that drone. I've never used it.
I can tell. Look at all the stickers.
I know. So, in the very beginning of the video, I told everybody kind of what happened, and I've had that. I've never used it, so I was gonna give that to you. So that's your new drone.
What? You're giving me this?
I'm giving you a drone. Just give me a pistol.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's just because like we're on a road trip. We're in the middle of nowhere, dude. We're in the Wild Wild West right now, and so you know, I want you to be able to film your experiences and everything too. So.
Dude, this is like an upgrade.
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah, this is the better version of your drone. This is the newest version of your drone.
Bro.
Yep. So I don't
Did you
know.
just David Dobrik me?
I just David Dobrik'd you right now, man.
I'm on a smaller scale, but dude.
But for sure.
Can I give you a hug?
You can give me a hug. Bro. You can give me a hug. You can give me a hug.
Oh, thank you.
You feel better?
Yeah, my day was kind of ruined.
I know. I know you were upset.
That's why I wasn't even filming. I was like, I'm done. I don't care if we find it. I don't.
Guys, literally as soon as we got here, Tristan was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. We were mind blown. Like the water is like
So
crystal
excited.
blue. It's so beautiful out here. He flies it to go get drone footage and then crashed his drone and was just like the day was over for him. So
I was literally like, let's go home.
I wanted to tell you in the very beginning
Not
so
like-
you would at least feel better about the day, but I
no,
was
no.
like, it would be better at the end of the day where he's like, yes, finally. Because I knew, like, I literally have been updating them the whole video that you were like upset, like, oh my gosh, you were kind of hurt. But that's it, bro. That's the new version. Like, that's the new one.
That's so cool.
I never even took off the little globe thing or nothing. So,
That's dope, man. I don't think I'm gonna take this drone out for the whole trip. Like, I'm so scared to fly this thing.
you have PTSD about flying drones now?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bro, thank you so much.
No problem, bro.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming out and doing this adventure with me. All right, guys, well, that is gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We originally planned to come out here and do like a spearfishing or treasure video. Turned into a little something different because Tristan had a little bit of an accident as soon as we got out here, but in all honesty, it was kind of a cool mission to go out and find my best friend's drone. And I'm just glad we found it. The lights were on. It was a super crazy story. And honestly, it wasn't so bad for Tristan after all. It's kind of a blessing in disguise. I happen to have another drone that I've never used before, which is an upgraded version of what Tristan has. He's helped me out along the way, and I want him to be able to make YouTube videos out here and really capture the experience as best as possible. So I wanted to go ahead and give that drone to him because I already have a drone. I'm already able to get the drone shot. But maybe Tristan needs to take a few days to practice flying his drone, or maybe Tristan just don't fly it a mile away next time. So all in all, today was a major success. 2 big thumbs up, only 1 big thumb up for Tristan. And remember, if you guys want to check out the merch, it's jigginwithjordan.com. I've got the brand new hats, I got brand new trunks. I've got so much brand new merch coming out. We're really revamping for the summer, so I hope you guys will support me there at jigginwithjordan.com. It's gonna be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go head over there and help fuel our adventures just like this one. And that is pretty much gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you again so much for watching, and as always, we'll catch you guys on the next adventure. Peace out.
You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and again, we'll stick together.
It's freaking out. All right, it is dumping water out though, which
no!
that's probably not good.
How is it still on?
I have no idea.
Oh, 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 oh.